All right, so moving on to problem number 2, they say consider the function f of x equals 96 divided by x squared plus kx, where k is a constant and x cannot equal 0. K is a constant just simply means k is some number. And in letter A, they want us to write down f prime of x, meaning find the derivative of the given function. Now, before we can even start, you should notice that the first term has a variable in the denominator of the fraction, so we need to move it to the top. So if I were to rewrite that, it would be 96x to the negative second power. The exponent becomes negative. The second term, kx, can stay the same. Now we should be able to write down the derivative. If I were to take the derivative of 96x to the negative second, okay, I would get negative 192x to the negative third, because negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3. And the derivative of kx, since it's just an x term, it's the number in front of x, which in this case is k. Before part B, they say that the graph of y equals f of x has a local minimum point at x equals 4. And in letter B, they want you to show that k equals 3. Well, if the original graph has a local minimum point at x equals 4, that means that if we were to plug 4 into the derivative for x, the derivative would have to equal 0, because the slope of the tangent line at a local minimum point is 0. So to start off problem B, we would say that 0 equals negative 192. Okay, instead of x, we're actually going to plug 4 in for x, because that's the x value they give us. We're going to raise that to the negative third power, and then plus k. So we're looking for k, which means we need to simplify this first. So if I type that into my calculator, okay, that would actually simplify it to be negative 3. So to have 0 equals negative 3 plus k, and then we simply just add 3 to both sides, and k equals 3. Moving on to part C, they say find f of 2. That's simple enough. We just plug 2 into our original f of x equation. So f of 2 would equal 96 divided by 2 squared plus kx. Now we know k is 3, so it's really 3 times 2. If you plug that into your calculators correctly, you should get an answer of 30. And finally, finding f prime of 2, that means now plugging 2 into the derivative. So f prime of 2 would be negative 192 times 2 to the negative third power, plus, originally was k, but now we know k is 3, so it's plus 3. You type that into your calculator correctly, you should get an answer of negative 21.